What if you started thinking so big that nothing felt out of reach? Imagine walking through life knowing you can build anything you dream of, not by luck, but by the way you think and act. The rich don't wait for chances. They create them. They don't wish for success. They build it step by step. That kind of mindset doesn't come from talent. It comes from patience, discipline, and belief in your own vision. Most people want a great life, but expect it to happen fast. They look at the mountain and give up before they take the first step. But those who truly rise, they start small. They plant seeds when others are still talking about the harvest. They don't rush, they grow. And while others look for signs of success, they stay busy creating them. This isn't pride, it's purpose. Henry Ford once said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." Every great builder, leader, and dreamer began with a single thought that they refused to let die. They understood that every big result begins with small, steady actions done with faith. In a few moments, you'll learn how to think like that, how to dream without fear, start with what you have, and move with quiet confidence toward what you want. You'll learn that success is not a single moment, it's a habit, built one choice at a time. Because once you start thinking big, acting small, and believing like the rich life begins to change, you stop waiting for luck and start building your own. So from today, take every small step with a big vision in your heart. Because a calm, patient, and determined mind doesn't chase success, it becomes it. You have been told to dream big, but dreaming is not enough. Thinking big is not about fantasy. It is about vision backed by structure, imagination tied to courage, and belief rooted in discipline. Thinking big is seeing beyond the ordinary limits that most people accept without question. It is refusing to shrink when life demands expansion. The small-minded wait for permission. The big thinker gives it to himself. He does not ask whether it is possible. He asks only how to make it real. To think big is to take command of your own future, to lift your eyes from the dirt of the present and fix them on the mountaintop that others cannot see. It begins in silence. In those moments when you are alone, when the world is still, when doubt tries to whisper in your ear, you must answer back with a vision larger than your fear. Most people are not defeated by failure, they are defeated by small thinking. They choose comfort over challenge, safety over growth, approval over purpose. They live in circles too small for their potential. But the one who thinks big refuses to be trapped by the borders of habit. He knows that the mind creates the boundaries of the world. And so, he stretches them. Thinking big demands that you see yourself not as you are, but as you could be. You must train your mind to picture abundance where others see scarcity, to find opportunity where others see obstacles. You must believe that you can do great things before you have the proof. That belief is not arrogance, it is the foundation of all creation. Every empire was once a dream. Every invention was once a thought. Every fortune began as an idea no one else believed in. The rich think big not because they have more because they think big. They understand that small goals produce small lives. They use imagination as a tool of construction, not escape. They see time as a servant, not a master. They do not wait for the perfect chance, they shape it. But thinking big alone is not enough. It must be followed by small, steady, deliberate action. Big dreams are born in the mind, but built with the hands. Each step forward, however small, gives the dream shape. Each act of effort makes the vision a little more real. The rich do not wait to feel ready. They act while others hesitate. They start where they are, with what they have, and trust the process. Thinking big demands faith in the unseen, courage in the uncertain, and persistence in the unseen grind. It means planning for the long road, but walking it one stone at a time. So, think big. Refuse the cage of limitation. Refuse the comfort of the average. See the world not as it is, but as it could be if you rise to your full height. Think like the rich. For the rich are not just those who hold wealth, they are those who hold vision and never let it die. Starting small is not weakness, it is wisdom. Every great builder knows that the tallest tower begins with one stone placed with care. The rich understand this truth deeply. They do not rush to show progress, they build it quietly, piece by piece. They know that strength grows through small acts repeated with discipline. Those who dream but never begin remain prisoners of imagination. But those who take one small step each day escape the trap of hesitation. You cannot leap to greatness in one motion. You climb to it through steady movement. The seed does not become a tree overnight. It digs roots first. It grows unseen before it grows visible. The same law applies to success. What you build in silence, with patience, becomes what others admire in noise. The small start is where mastery is born. It is where courage is tested. It is where faith is proved. Most people never begin because they fear being seen at the bottom. They want to start big, to be recognized at once, to look successful before they become it. But the rich think differently. They understand that starting small protects them from arrogance and sharpens their skill. It keeps them humble enough to learn, hungry enough to grow. Every small beginning carries power if it is done with purpose. Every small effort compounds into something vast. The one who commits to daily improvement soon outpaces the one who waits for a perfect plan. Every day, one act of focus builds momentum. Every decision, every hour of quiet labor becomes another layer of foundation. The rich respect the power of time. They understand that slow progress is not failure, it is formation. While others chase quick results, they build endurance. They play the long game. They know that speed fades, but steadiness wins. To start small is to take control of your future, one action at a time. It is to prove to yourself that you can move forward no matter how little you have. You may begin with no wealth, no recognition, no support, but if you begin with belief, discipline, and persistence, you already possess the seed of greatness. Do not despise small beginnings. Do not compare your first step to someone else's 100. The road of growth has no shortcuts. Each step matters. Each mistake teaches. Each small success becomes a brick in your empire. The rich do not fear starting small because they trust their direction. They see beyond the present struggle to the future reward. They plant today what will feed them for decades. You must do the same. Build your strength in silence. Train your mind in patience. Let each small act remind you of your greater purpose. The grandest mountains are built from grains of stone, and every king once stood at the base. Start small, but think like the rich, steady, focused, unbreakable. For the smallest beginning done with purpose is stronger than the grandest dream left untouched. To act like the rich is not to copy their habits on the surface, it is to think and move with the same inner law that built their power. The rich are not rich because of chance, they are rich because they act with purpose, precision, and patience. They treat every decision as an investment. Every hour, every thought, every effort has weight. They understand that action is the bridge between dream and reality. Most people wait for confidence before they move, but the rich know that confidence is born from motion. They act first, and the belief follows. While others are trapped in hesitation, they are already moving, learning, adjusting, and growing. Action sharpens their instincts. Every failure becomes information. Every success becomes fuel. The rich act as if their choices matter because they do. They do not waste energy on things they cannot control. They focus on what can move them forward. They do not speak endlessly of their plans. They move in silence until results speak for them. The poor man spends his time explaining. The rich man spends his time executing. Action is their language. Focus is their strength. Discipline is their armor. To act like the rich means to move with order. You must treat your time as a resource that cannot be replaced. You must guard it, shape it, and use it for growth. The rich do not drift through their days, they direct them. They wake with intention, knowing that each morning is another chance to advance.